Hi, welcome back. I'm Tina. Today I am going to be using RONGRONG's latest PET tape, Whimsical Christmas, with these really pretty pastels and gingerbread. Isn't that cute? I love these. And I'm going to be using some of these washi tapes that I had already in my stash. Also be using these two sticker books, Midnight Aesthetics. Love the colors in here, and pastel palette, which has these pastel colorful boxes. Perfect for this. I'm going to be using my Archer and Olive 8x8 notebook to create some fun pastel Christmas journaling pages. I have 4 pages picked out here already, and I absolutely love creating waterfall Dutch door tabs. So that is what I'm starting off with right here. Now these washi are a little bit narrow, so I decided to widen up that very first page, and I'm using this full sticker sheet to cut down and add an extra like washi strip sticker there. I love these full sheet stickers because you could really do a lot of different things with them. And I am starting back here. So this last page is going to have that little skinny washi plus this sticker that I am laying down here with it. I'm leaving the ends extended. That way I can go ahead and continue to add the washi on the next few pages. It's a lot easier. I discovered that in my last creative journal setup, and I really like this technique, so I am going to be using this moving forward. So I'm laying down all of the washi that I need to on each of the pages before I actually cut them down. Now, when getting everything lined up, it is a good idea to weigh down the page a little bit. So I'm using this ruler to go ahead and do that. That way the pages line up correctly. So when I cut things down, everything is going to actually kind of like all flow together and there will not be any gaps. Now that I have all of the washi laid down in the order that I want to bring in some stickers in here. So I found these round stickers and I thought that they would be really cute to create like extended tabs on these pages. And I'm just trying to figure out the placement of these before I go ahead and add some stickers on the inside, something a little bit different, and I'm just trying to figure out the placement. As I was doing that, I did discover, however, that I laid down this washi with the bows facing the wrong way. So I decided to replace that and have the bows all facing inward, and that way they're all facing in the same direction. So figuring this out took me just a minute. I got it together and here I am adding in the little stickers. Thought these are really cute. They fit perfectly in the circles that I picked out. All right, now it is time to trim things up, clean up the pages, like from the extension of the stickers and the washi that I had from each of the pages. All right, I'm grabbing my forgiving mat here and now I am ready to trim off the pages. So I'm using my Gyro-Cut tool here. I don't know if it's called Gyro-Cut or Gyro Cutter. I forget. Anyway, this tool is amazing. I've used it many times before, and I am just using scissors to cut the straight edges because that tool is wonderful for rounded edges, but not really for like straight edges. Okay, so here I am readjusting these circles again because even after like going back and forth with that, I did discover the best way was just to kind of see how they line up as I cut the page before that down. Okay, I am struggling a little bit here with my tool, and that's really because there's a very little white edge trim around the stickers that I do discover I don't like the way that it looks. So what I actually end up doing is taking these round stickers off and trimming the white edge around like all 3 of them. And that's what you see me doing here. They came up pretty easily, which was nice because they were on the washi. but it was really hard for me to get that tool around there. Not only that, but that white trim was on the rest of the sticker and you could see it when it was laying on the washi, and I didn't like the way that that was looking. All right, I finally am trying to figure out that last one, get that placement just right, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this one out. By cutting out that white edge, it was so much easier to go ahead and use my tool and get it like a much cleaner looking cut. All right, here it is. I love the way that that turned out. It's really, really cute. Now what I need to do is add in on the other side. So I'm trying to figure out where that first page lands once I turn it. And that's what I'm marking. And I'm bringing in a little bit of a different blue washi here. It's more like a periwinkle. It was so pretty. It was really hard for me to decide which one of the washis I wanted to use in this color. So I figured, well, I'll just mix it up and bring this one in on the other side. Okay, I am back to my full sticker sheet here. I'm measuring things out and cutting this down, and I'm going to go ahead and fill that whole space in with this sticker. Now these can be a little tricky to lay down because of course it's a large sticker. You want to get it lined up just so, and I really wanted to have that top edge of the sticker, like that coloring there, more than that darker color at the bottom. Once it's lined up though, it lays down nice and easily, and here I am just adjusting the washi tape that is next to it, and it actually was very easy to go ahead and do. All right, now it is time for me to fill in the other side of all of the waterfall tabs that I created. So what I'm doing is I'm just matching the washi that I used on the front side, and that is what I'm putting on the back side. And I am making sure that I have the bows all going in the right direction. They're all facing inward. And now it's just time for me to clean up the extensions there. I love the way that that turned out. It's so fun, it's so cute. All right, now it is time for me to go ahead and decorate these pages. I am bringing my PET tape. This one is called Whimsical Christmas, and I recommend using tweezers. All of the PET stickers are kiss cut, so they are easy to pull up, but sometimes using the tweezers is a little bit more convenient. And of course, some of these pieces are very like intricate. So you just want to be careful when you are pulling them up. That way you don't accidentally tear them. I knew I was going to need to fill in the back side of that like rounded cut area, and that little pickup truck fit in there perfectly. Love the way that that looks. All right, here I am adding in this really pretty pastel house and this Christmas tree. Did not have a plan on what I wanted to do with these pages exactly, but I did know that I wanted it to be like a pastel or pink Christmas theme in here. I like using colorful boxes to create clusters. It gives me a great place to go ahead and write any type of journaling in here. And that is what you see me doing here. Just trying to find colors that coordinate with the stickers that I've already laid down and just build onto that. Really like these ornaments. I think these are so cute. So I just put those on the page and then I draw a line like that's where they're hanging from. All right, I decide to go ahead and title these pages Pink Christmas. I'm writing that in here in pencil, and I'm using two different types of writing here. One's more of a script and one is like a block letter in all caps. And I really like that mix. I think it goes together nicely. I'm really not like a lettering person, but I do try to mix it up a little bit as best that I can. All right, now I need to fill in that area underneath the heading. And I'm looking for a large sticker here. This large box is going to be perfect. I can journal in there. I can add a picture in there if I choose. And now I'm grabbing another one of these circle stickers. I did put one on the other side, but this is a full shaded in circle, which I do have on the other side there. I thought it kind of like brought the circles that I added in the tabs into the page and just kind of brought it all together. But actually, I do change this out later on because I end up not caring for like the full shaded box. Grab this little flower and cut it in half, and it's a great way to get a little bit more out of your sticker. That way, just kind of make it the way that you want by cutting it and filling in that space. All right, now I'm trying to figure out, well, what am I going to write in here? And I realize that I need to start figuring out exactly how the pages are going to be titled. Still not quite sure on that, but you will see me make a decision very soon here. But I love this wreath, and I kind of liked the idea of it overlapping across the seam of the pages there. I like the idea of adding these little boxes in here, and then I could fill in like hanging my wreath, decorating the house, that type of thing. All right, these toy soldiers are so cute. There are 4 of them, and I grabbed all 4 of them here because I really wanted to have them like all lined up. I'm just trying to figure out the placement of them. I always like having an extra sticker backing sheet with me when I'm planning things out. It's a great place to like stage things before you actually lay them out onto the pages. All right, I decide this box is going to go away because I'm going to be doing something a little bit different with these pages. I kind of figured it out here as I was laying things out. And now I'm going to go ahead and fill in what I'm going to be writing onto this page. I like to use pencil first because that way I can make any adjustments so much easier. It's less stressful, quite honestly, to just use a little bit of pencil. So this one is going to be titled Decorate the House. And this one is going to be Shopping List. I'm mixing up the fonts. One side I start off with the like block all caps and then the script, and then the other side I'm starting with the script and then all cap blocks. Just gives a little bit more interest to the wording itself. I'd love to get better with like lettering. And let me know if you are really good with lettering. I would love to hear all about it. It's one of the things that I really want to try to practice doing for 2025 and, just come up with some new ideas. Just one of those things that I really like to do, but it's like anything. There's so many things out there that I want to learn how to do, but there's just not enough time in the day, right? All right, here I am adding a couple of boxes in here, just trying to figure out the placement. And this one is going to be titled Wrap Gifts. So the stickers I'm laying down, of course, coordinate with the headings that I'm adding onto the pages there. Decide to grab these little dot stickers. I think they're so cute. It's a great way for me to go ahead and write down the names of the people that I need to wrap gifts for. I don't really do wrapping throughout the year, but Christmas time, I do like to wrap my presents. I take my time with it. It's really fun. It's super therapeutic, but it definitely takes a while to do. And obviously it depends on how many presents I have to wrap. Okay, here I am creating another little sticker cluster, grabbing a few different box shapes from two of the books that I have there. And then of course I'm going to add in this decorative sticker. And I change up where it's placed because I want it to be a little bit off so things are not all at the same height. It adds a little bit more interest to the cluster. All right, these stockings are so cute. Of course, we'd like to hang stockings, so I go ahead and have these little stocking stickers up here like that. I add a little loop here with my pen, and now I'm just going to continue decorating across the top with these like hanging ornaments with like the garland there. It's really, really cute. This Midnight's Aesthetic sticker book was really good to go ahead and coordinate with these PET tapes. I like the way that the colors like just complemented each other and really filled everything in here. All right, I want to extend that little decoration. So I find another one of those stickers and then I'm just cutting it down here and cleaning up the top edges. But now I have the other half. So I like the way it looks over here, but I wanted to connect on the other side with this box cluster. So you see me pulling this up and moving it over. It came up pretty easily. You just have to do it very slowly. This one is going to be titled Little Things because all kinds of things always come up, and that is exactly what this section is going to be for. I'm using my extra sticker backing sheet there to go ahead and figure out the next cluster. While I was doing that, I found another cute ornament to add on that very first page. So now I am trying to figure out this cluster here, and I like this little snowman. He's got like presents around him, and I'm trying to just figure out his placement. I like for things to not be all at the same height. So I decide I like him there best, but he's kind of floating. So I bring in this little shaded box and it looks like he's just sitting on that box there. And I like the way that that looks much better. And then I just add in another little sticker here. Now you notice that I've got some white space in here, which I will fill, and you will see me do that a little bit later. All right, this last pages, I am bringing in the gingerbread PET tape. Look at how cute these are. I just going to have them at the very bottom, and I'm just figuring out the ones that look like the best next to each other, kind of mixing it up, making it look like a little village of gingerbread houses. Now I do have a little bit of a gap left there, so I'm trying to figure out, well, how can I fill that? And I like this little, like, I think it's a hot chocolate or cocoa, and I thought that that fit in there perfectly. I'm bringing in this cute little ginger man, the circle, and I'm placing him in the center there. He was surrounded by these cute little like sparkles, so I just cut those off and put those along the bottom there. This page or pages is going to be bake cookies. I love to bake. My family really looks forward to the cookies that I bake. So I'm always trying to eliminate one type of cookie every year, but it's so hard for me to do that because everybody has their favorite. All right, now it is time for me to go over all of the wording that I had written out in pencil. Now I am using my markers to fill it in. And I wanted the word pink to be in pink. And I had a hard time finding a pink that I had that would match the pages that I have in here. And actually, in hindsight, I probably should have labeled this Pastel Christmas because even though there's a lot of pink in here, it's really just very pastel. And everything else, I'm going to be using this black marker to fill in. It just was a lot easier. I had thought about doing different colors to match in here, but it just got to be a little too tricky. You see to the left of me, I have like all my markers on the side there. So I was just like testing out all of the different colors and trying to figure it all out because of course I want to pick out markers and highlighters that are going to match all of the colors that I have already put in here. In the end, I just decided that I'm going to use the black and I'm calling it a day. I think it looks good in the black too. Now, as I'm filling this in, some of the like letters get a little bit away from me. You'll notice here the word gifts, that T ends up looking a lot thicker. So I do end up going back and like thickening up the rest of the letters. That way everything like looks cohesive in the word gifts. It's not the best lettering, but I think it's cute and I like it. All right, now I am just filling in a couple of the little spaces that I have throughout these pages. I add this little bow in there. I come back to the very first pages, and this is where you see me like switch out these round shaded circle stickers. I didn't care for them. I really liked the circle sticker idea, but the shaded in part of that box I didn't care for. So I find these other ones and I'm much happier with that. Now I'm just kind of adding in final touches. I see it's pretty blank here at the top. So I add in some more of those dangling ornaments and I have this space in the middle and I add this little trio cluster in here. And then I'm using my pencil or pen, I think it might have been a pencil, just to kind of like fill it in and make it look like it all connects. And I do the same thing over here with the stockings because they were just kind of hanging freely, not really hanging on anything, but add this little bow in here and then this other little bow. And I think it just kind of like adds a little bit more to the pages. Going through here and just kind of filling out the little empty spots that I see with some of the smaller stickers that I have. All right, now it's time for me to fill in some of this white space and I'm using my Tombow highlighter markers to go ahead and do this. I really like the way that this all comes together. If you decide to pick anything up from RONGRONG, I greatly appreciate if you use my affiliate link. It is down below in the description, and I use the Pastel palette and the Midnights sticker books. Those are still available, along with the two brand new PET tapes here. This one is Whimsical Christmas with the really pretty pastels. Love that, and the gingerbread PET. So cute. Now the washi tape, I did get this from my own stash, but I know that we all have lots of washi tape, so I'm sure you'll find something in yours to coordinate if you decide to do this. I love the way that this came together. Let's do a flip through. We've got Pink Christmas, Decorate House, Shopping List, and I created all of these lines in here with these Tombow markers. And it's a great way to fill in your white space. Everything coordinates. Of course, you can write on them as long as you pick colors that are light enough. That way, when you use your pen, you can actually see them. I fixed that wording gifts. It looks much better. Little things. And I have my baked cookies area. Now, I'm not going to bake all those cookies, but I have enough space there to fill in as I need to. I hope that you like this video. If you did, please be sure to give me a like. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when my videos are posted. And drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you are going to create your own pink Christmas bucket list. If you watch this all the way through till the end, be sure to leave me some kind of pink emoji. All right, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.